Winners are those who take defeat and will never let it discourage them. And in the midst of the silence, the voice that you hear is so critical. But God's love ought to scream out to you. Sometimes the greatest thing that he could ever give you when you're going through that particular test in the wilderness experience and wonder, God, are you there? Can you hear me now? And in the silence of the test that I'm in, God, can you hear me now? But can your mind run back to when you were taking tests in school or taking the SAT or the ACT that the teacher didn't talk during the test? Are you aware that the master does not talk when the test is on? It's got to be in you at that time that you call on something that's on the inside, that God is with you. He's already given you his word. I will never leave you nor forsake you. But I'm with you now, even to the end of the world. This is the presumption test. And oftentimes when we're in the wilderness and we don't hear God's voice clearly because we're so battling anxiety and frustration. And to compensate how we feel, we begin to do things our own way and then try to make something happen for God. Abraham did that and made a mistake with Sarah, with Hagar, his handmaiden. And so we need to learn the difference between faith and presumption, because you're going to have a presumption test. The devil's going to try to make you do something real foolish in the name of God. Make you think that it's God and it's something stupid. Quit your job and then you don't have any place to go. And it was presumption. And then you get strung out there and then wonder, God, why did you let this happen to me? Psalm chapter 19 and verse 13 includes a prayer that asks God to keep us from presumptuous sins. Presumptuous sin. And presumptions is when we make our own plans and then after our plans are in motion, we ask God to bless them. That's presumption. We make our own plans, and after our plans are in motion, we ask God to bless us.